Ladies and gentlemen, boys, it's the boy Beast, and make it back to the Beast then, slash, if you watch this live on Twitch. I know I didn't came back last night, yesterday. I got busy, so here we are today.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore, thanks to you. The only reason I was in that position to begin with is because of one man, The Rock.
And here comes The Rock, the People's Champ!
He stole my title at the Royal Rumble, and heading into Elimination Chamber, I was looking for revenge. Unfortunately, because of some typical Rock scheming behind the scenes, I walked away empty-handed.
We got a new champion! We got a new champion! But we don't have an official. Come on, 1, 2, 3, come on!
We need to change that. And it's going to take most of the skills you've shown so far to get here to overcome a full-on conspiracy, but I know you've got what it takes. Slingshot, take us to Elimination Chamber 2013.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the W.
Now a man whose argument for being the champ actually is...
Introducing the champ.
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who has fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a fairly solid argument here as both the real WWE Champion and the People's Champion.
Well, The Rock says Punk's got the ass kicking of a lifetime coming here, and that's a lot more believable than anything Punk's got to say. Oh, shit breaker. Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a high-pressure situation. Remember, the winner of this match is going to main event WrestleMania as the WWE Champion against John Cena. That is what this is all about.
And out of all the memorable moments The Rock has had, he called that title win, quote,
face first. Set and close enough to be under the rope. Submission hold broken. Triangle armbar. Triangle. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Face first. Setting up on the Koji clutch lock. Trying to get out of the submission. And does.
We saw that one coming.
I know what to do. Shit.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock, Corey. I think Punk has played his card beautifully, and the stipulation has taken Rock out of his game plan.
Well, this title means so much to The Rock that he doesn't want to do anything to lose the title. But by trying not to lose it, you can lose it.
Yeah, it puts The Rock more into a defensive style, and that's not going to win this match.
Huge kick connects. Triangle armbar. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. He's headed up high. Oh, strong impact.
And for the title.
Stops Gets the count before a 2.
Somehow not letting the ref get to 2 here.
Oof, that's going to echo in your ear for a bit.
Climbing to the top turnbuckle now.
Watch out. Knees up, had that telegraphed, but can it be capitalized on? Chop block turns the tide on their offense.
High rent district for CM Punk.
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop.
So important now for Punk to close this out as soon as possible. Don't give Rock any chances.
Again? He's making...
Blast off. Cross body from the top. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
Stalking from above.
Watch out.
Ooh. You've got to be kidding me. Using your body as a missile over and over again.
And are you kidding me? He's going up again.
Oh, yeah, from the top. CM Punk connects with the elbow drop.
A helter-skelter attitude here, getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
A razor-sharp chop there.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a caliber.
So how did I do the move thief when
that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or anything as this match continues.
And an elbow from the middle rope.
A strong head scissored application. And now the elbows.
Dear Lord, just a nasty assault. Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these superstars believe they are the WWE champion. And,
well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
Let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it so there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight.
Triangle and R2 and triangle.
Disqualification or count out, he loses the title. Sheesh, a painful looking shot. The Rock hoping to head this attack off at the pass.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock, and it's working.
And as a wise man, what?
The millions are about to experience it. Full head of steam.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Catches the kick. Caught into a dragon screw.
Game changer.
Oh, swinging neck breaker.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Exiting the ring.
Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed shot. Oh, what a clubbing blow. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
The Rock has got to get his wits about it.
And retaliates with a counter.
And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth, both men refusing to stay down. Oh, perhaps he should have been paying more attention.
What's he looking for here? Headbutt to the groin. That was low.
The Rock taking down his opponent with ease. Not where you want to be, because now you're locked in a sharpshooter.
And forcing a tap out here will get you nothing.
But tap all you want, but in this case, a surrender does not grant you a reprieve.
He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out. Ooh, nice Russian leg sweep.
CM Punk, he's won 3 World Championships, 2 WWE titles, tag team titles, and also the Intercontinental Championship. He's a 2-time Money in the Bank winner and the 2011 Superstar of the Year. The Rock, he's a 7-time early cover for the title. The challenger's shoulder up after 1.
He might have been putting the cart before the horse with that pin, but it was worth a try.
And Rock gets reversed. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come in WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
Look, Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the visionary that brought the ECW brand to wrestling. Paul has developed into one of the greatest managers of all time.
Targeting the back of the head. Ugh, stomping down with all their weight.
Face first. Setting up. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. And stomping away in the corner.
Just ruthless.
Rock defeated Punk for the WWE Championship back in the Royal Rumble. Now these men are in a... Counter. He knew just what to do.
Kick directly to the back.
And a stomp to the gut.
Quick escape from danger there.
Face first. Setting up. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Calf kick finds the mark.
And with that, Heyman looks on with glee.
And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no bit.
On the top, double axe handle connects.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
From above. The official clearing the way for the...
Taking flight. Oh, man, he landed rough there.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law. And that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was the
Here we go.
Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of. Oh.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Butterfly backbreaker.
Corey. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
Boom! Drop kick.
And a well-timed counter.
Rock spine buster.
And as a wise man once said, that was just vintage Rock. And man, did he need just that against Punk.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. What grace. Float over to the boom with a DD cover.
We're going to shut this down.
He's able to kick out before two.
An absolutely incredible kick out from him at this point. Just clubbing down.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
From the top, crossbody from the top.
More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ. Brock's been... Uh-oh. And Punk gets countered there. And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion.
Opponent tied up. Rock bottom. Was that enough? Did the champ put this one away? Just look at the shock on the champ's face.
The Rock has cut some corners in the past, and he might be desperate enough to do it again after that kick out, guys.
Punk avoids the attack.
Oh, man, what a strike. Oh, and he stops that offense.
Devastating elbow strike. Such a clash of top tier. And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back gone to sleep.
We might see a new champion crowned. Lift off.
Crushing impact on the splash. This is a man possessed.
CM Punk from the top rope. CM Punk with the elbow.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Get back up and try again.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and bullseye with the Falcon Arrow.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or anything as this match continues.
Oh, the elbow connects.
Quickly rolling out of the ring to the ringside area. He's maybe gonna re-strategize now.
He's cooking something up.
Pile driver.
Spiked him.
Punk showing off his technical prowess. Hammerlock.
With a lariat. Discouraging situation for the People's Champion.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now.
Up high.
Knees up, got the knees up at the last second.
Punch connects.
Ugly looking right to the face creates the separation.
Mongolian chop.
And it's The Rock with the reversal. Headed to the top rope. From the top. He fails to connect.
And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world goes toe-to-toe with the great one. This capacity crowd on their feet.
All eyes on the action. All eyes on to a boot to the knee, just felling their opponent. And now, oh, a pin attempt out of nowhere.
Kicks out after one.
I'm impressed by this level of resilience deep into a match. What stamina.
Countered and taken down with a DDT.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and text.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. High rep district for CM Punk.
From the top.
picture perfect. Lift off.
You gotta be kidding me. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
And an elbow. Targeting the chest, very effective. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Back into the ring now.
No way!
Suicide dive! Whatever it takes to win.
A roll of the dice and it pays off in full.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? On the apron. The hardest part of the ring. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
Chopped with so much force.
And The Rock is being handled here.
The Rock is getting cut off at the knees at every turn.
Up fast. Spinebuster. And Rock is feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer to WrestleMania. Punch lands.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
What a counter. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
Here we go again. Rock bottom. The champion had every move scouted except their own.
Set up in the...
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to The Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on The Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there, just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk now with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman going to hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has The Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but The Rock put down with the gold to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to. Blatant cheating, and the numbers game has just gotten to The Rock.
Punk now looking to reap the benefits of this dominance, dragging his opponent up onto the turnbuckles. High risk, high reward. You're damn right, the plunge connects. Are we about to see a title change here?
2. Oh my goodness, Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
The winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk!
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his precious WWE Championship, CM Punk is vindicated in making that choice.
Next match.
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just feels right, doesn't it? Unfortunately, there's still one more stop on the 2013 Redemption Tour. After my WrestleMania 29 loss to The Undertaker, I took a few months off to heal. Paul Heyman saw this as something vindictive. He took my absence as betrayal, and before I knew it, I was being attacked by his old pal, Brock Lesnar. Brock got involved in business that wasn't his, and I knew a match with no disqualifications was my best shot to even the odds. I would have walked away with the win, but I couldn't resist getting my hands on Heyman, which gave Brock the opening he needed.
Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
It was a brutal encounter. But if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll avoid taking a trip to Suplex City. Dish out some punishment to Paul if you get the chance, but walking out of SummerSlam 2013 with the win is the main goal. Don't make the same mistake I did.
What if I want to? You can't stop me.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Being coming to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
Flanked by his devious representative Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate is a 3-time WWE champion, the 2000 college champion, a former MMA champion. We talked about this earlier tonight, Corey. You believe no disqualification will firmly favor Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar defeated one of the greatest MMA stars of all time in the octagon. He defeated one of the biggest sports entertainment stars of all time, Triple H, inside a steel cage. So
Gentlemen, it is time.
yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about...
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the Beast. that he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he still is the best in the world.
Paul Heyman said recently that Brock Lesnar is currently in the best fighting shape of his life. And guys, that's a very frightening thought.
Consider everything Brock has been able to accomplish before now, before being at his best. The fastest rise in WWE history, the biggest title in all of MMA. CM Punk has to face that down tonight. If the best in the world can take down the Beast incarnate, Punk will have definitely earned the moniker.
Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk?
Oh, please don't tell Brock I said this, but wit and guile. Punk can be tricky. He can be elusive. He needs to outsmart Brock and keep the Beast guessing all match long.
Wants to finish this.
Blast off! All the way to the outside.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
He's able to counter that.
Struck with a calf kick. Not a position the Beast incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk.
What's Punk got forthcoming?
Oh, clothesline.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
And some people would say you can never go wrong with a standard steel chair.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Backs. Uh-oh. Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Target locked in. He knows it's that time.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense. Punk dodges out in time.
And CM Punk is in control.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
And Lesnar making his way back to the ring.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Counters! Cover! You got something else in mind, I guess.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
An opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline. Airborne!
Tremendous impact.
Lesnar is overwhelmed. Lesnar is overwhelmed.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
Top, he cannot be stopped.
What a reversal.
From way up. Oh my gosh, what impact.
Will Lesnar be able to kick out?
I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet. Look out. Cross body from the top. Point of the elbow finds the mark. Face first.
Setting up.
It's locked.
He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Triangle armbar. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Mongolian chop. Boom, man.
Catches the kick.
Turned into a dragon screw. Looking to wrench the arm now, but now popped in the jaw.
Oh, he goes low. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. Nasty one right to the chest.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
I must give credit. Catching Brock like this is an incredible challenge.
Oh, Lesnar from behind. Brock Lesnar, perhaps setting up for a trifecta of Germans here. And Corey, you know what this means.
An all-expenses paid trip. Welcome to Soup.
And now it's Lesnar with a late pin. And he kicks out of the pin at 1.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Taking a look under the ring now. What's Lesnar after?
And bringing out the hockey stick, or as it's known in Swamp Town, the big tomahawk.
I see a cut on Punk after that exchange.
Down with that maneuver.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but
and remember, guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down, cover by Punk, and Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk, and now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice and Brock with a chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can. And now with the cover. And the count stopped short of 2.
Somehow they still managed to have enough energy for a relatively quick kick out.
This is not where you want to be against Brock Lesnar. Punk has to stop this onslaught, and fast.
The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight, the determination. Punk and Lesnar are having a battle, not a war for the ages.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He's got a table. We know where this is going, gentlemen.
Back into the ring here.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Go to sleep. That could end Brock's night, and shifting over for the cover.
Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the Beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. on his own with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his Future Shock DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
And then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
And again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat him in a grueling strap match. That put the series at 1-1, with both of us looking to attack the other whenever possible. Now this chaos led to one feasible outcome. It was time for us to go to hell in a cell. Beating Drew at Hell in a Cell was brutal, exhausting, and probably took years off of my life. But getting my arm raised was all worth it. Let's go back to that night. Bad Blood 2024. Get Drew in the cell, and let's show him that you can say whatever you want to about me. But when you bring a man's dog into things, that's a line you do not cross.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete transformation since those days. This is a vengeful Scottish psychopath before us now, and I don't think anyone has given reason for Drew's wrath more than CM Punk.
Corey, CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois.
Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know if either of them is going to be able to survive tonight. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre has taken him to that place. And it's the devil Punk needs to tap into if he wants to walk out of the Hell in a Cell. Stalking from above. From way up. Oh, he misses the mark.
Point of the elbow, nailed it.
Crack your knuckles. We've got a Donnybrook here.
The fight is on, and it's furious. Neither competitor is backing down.
Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point. Oof.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it. Crushing the windpipe.
An example of what makes the Scottish Warrior so ruthless in every sense of the word.
Shining Wizard! Punk scaling the turnbuckles. From the top, double axe handle connects. Emotions running high, and this is the pain Punk promised to deliver onto McIntyre. Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
Answered with a shot right to the face.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
Man.
Taking him to the corner now.
And he counters.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. And that toss sent them soaring.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that. And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
Now a takedown into a small package, tightly hooked.
Raises the shoulder before the 1 count.
I suppose you have to take the shot, but it's still too early to wrap up this one just yet.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
On a well-placed calf kick there.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get.
Power bomb! He finds a counter to McIntyre there.
Oh, walloped by a huge club. Launched with a belly-to-belly.
Oh, Mongolian chop.
Powerbomb position. But right hands creates...
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen.
Boom! GTS. Drew is completely out of it. Oof, hitting him with that wrench.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Oh, looking like Pat.
Uh-oh. Oh, great wherewithal there. And he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Drew.
This could do it for the win. Still only got one.
That's smart. Taking the one to catch your breath.
Bam! Punk avoids the attack.
Uh-oh. Down across the neck. Uh-oh. Broken up with a fist to the face.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now.
Get ready for chaos. The chair is coming out. Oh, ho, ho! Bringing a baseball bat into play.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Oh, and a chair shot delivered.
And he clearly believes he has all the power now, wielding that weapon.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
That looked nasty. And oh yeah, he's definitely bleeding now. Oh, directly targeting the throat. Impressive awareness from him.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, there might not be.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Sit out powerbomb. And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this?
Glasgow kick from the
cover. Is it in? He got the shoulder up in time.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure. Whoa, literally battered and bruised right there.
Punk avoids the attack.
Oh, did you hear that?
And he manages to turn a claymore out of nowhere.
Hit on CM Punk.
What? How on earth?
McIntyre won't lose focus, though. He's got to remain as sharp as he was a few moments ago. Goes under the ropes and into the ring. He's headed to the top now. Launching. Impact.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here. Caught with a neck breaker. Mounting their...
Uh-oh. Turning the tables.
Just a brazen challenge, trying to provoke an incredibly rash reaction.
Equalizer in hand, and he's just goading his opponent to make the first move. McIntyre turns things around.
Claymore by McIntyre. Punk's got a problem here.
Cover. No, he beats the count.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And you know McIntyre loves a challenge, but he better not let his opponent hang around for too long.
Oh, smacked with the wrench. Punk dodges out in time.
Let's go. Kiss by McIntyre.
The countdown is on.
Claymore!
Drew may have put an end to this.
Here's the pin. McIntyre has finally broken CM Punk.
Here is your winner, Drew.
I didn't mean go back to the menu.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled. Drew McIntyre made it clear to everyone watching that he was one of those people with an axe to grind. I don't know, maybe it's jealousy that I could be gone for over a decade and still have fans talking about me while he was on top. But then at the 2024 Royal Rumble, Drew nearly took it all away when his future shot DDT tore my tricep. So instead of competing at WrestleMania, I had to sit and watch. But I still managed to get involved.
Punk just dropped McIntyre on the table.
Then again at Clash in the Castle.
Oh my God! The balls of CM Punk!
Then again at Money in the Bank, ruining Drew's cash-in.
Punk with the title to the face of McIntyre!
Good times. But I was finally cleared to return to action shortly after, and now we could finally settle things in the ring. SummerSlam saw him victorious after some truly atrocious officiating from Seth Rollins, but I get my payback at Bash in Berlin when I beat.
I was just making sure the stream was streaming. Let's see this. Now y'all did all that shit though.
This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster.
From way up, diving double axe handle.
Oh, that'll cave your chest in.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure. With the lariat. Early in this match, and these two have already unleashed some pretty heavy artillery on each other with no signs of relenting.
With the amount of absolutely visceral hate Punk and Drew have for each other, I think this match is going to need to be stopped before either of these men give up.
Come on, this has gone way too far. Just stop this already.
Big time height on that kick.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man. Attacking with full force.
This crowd is learning, along with Drew McIntyre, that the inside of CM Punk's head is a scary, scary place. It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match.
From the top rope.
Elbow drop from the top rope.
Punk has McIntyre on Dream Street right now.
CM Punk hoists his opponent.
The go sweep GTS from Punk.
Is it enough for Punk?
Oh, driving the elbow. McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Punk fight.
Here we go.
Oh, just a flattening splash.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Oh, no. A sledgehammer is now in play.
Man.
Punk ducks under, grabs the hammerlock, and
But hilarious.
McIntyre a step ahead there.
Ooh, a crushing blow from that sledgehammer. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
McIntyre tempted the devil inside the Second City Saints. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Down with a GTS. No way Drew's getting up now.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that. Oh, with authority! This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Stomped into the ground.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own...
Face first. Setting up. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my...
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the...
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
I think I had it.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure.
Retrieving a wrench from underneath the ring.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. And now McIntyre is being neutralized.
Yeah, Punk able to completely neutralize McIntyre here.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh, my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
Were the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go-to-sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner,
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back, it was nothing in comparison to the noise generated about me by the constant thorn in my side, Seth.
Enjoy the show.
Much like Drew, Rollins had a bit of a tantrum when I walked through that curtain at Survivor Series after nearly 10 years away from WWE. I knew we were on a collision course. After Hell in a Cell, I took a little time to heal. Once I felt good, a special request from Paul Heyman led me to joining the OG Bloodline at Survivor Series to help Roman Reigns in his quest to dismantle the new Bloodline. Once that was settled, I focused solely on Seth. We were set to battle at the first Raw of 2025, and after waiting a decade for this opportunity, I certainly wasn't going to let anything go wrong. So let's go back to January 2025, the start of a new era, and beat Seth Rollins in front of the entire world.
And here we go. Seth freaking Rollins is motivated as we've ever seen him. This is personal.
The people are singing Rollins' song. This is Rollins' battle cry as he heads to war with CM Punk.
I know I watch Paul. I don't know now.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth
Ladies and gentlemen, over 20 years ago, Seth Rollins got in a car and drove from Iowa to the East Coast to try out for CM Punk's training school. He redefined himself in his craft. Rollins and Punk would reunite briefly in NXT.
And this capacity crowd just exploded. They know it.
A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA. He went to other companies and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being
Perched up top,
Through the air, and connects.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. Caught with a lariat. Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
and I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect A lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or...
Chucking his opponent to the outside, surveying the situation, picking up speed.
This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight.
Tossed back into the ring. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
All right, he's got to refocus up now. Entering the crowd, this could get out of control. And now exiting the crowd area.
Heading into the crowd now, this could get dangerous.
Ooh, snaps the leg across the head.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole the bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. If Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off, it could give him the mental advantage tonight. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Don't know what the plan is here.
Oh, you know, just mingling with the people.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other for stopping all that nonsense right now. Heading right out in the crowd for whatever reason.
He's in for something bad. Just launched.
Fighting amongst the WWE Universe, this can go all sorts of sideways.
Rollins making perfectly clear who the visionary is in this match.
He knows the clock is ticking. Time to stop messing around in the crowd.
Got to get back in the ring to stay in the match.
Just ruthlessly mocking his opponent. Crushing impact on the neck.
This could be it. It could end right here.
And referee cuts off the count at 1.
Not quite enough to put him away.
And he only stays down for a 1 count.
Not going down without a fight. Hoisted up, but too heavy, and now counted out, but counted now into a clothesline. Boom!
Oh, man! Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Sent straight into the barricade.
Into the barricade.
Sent flying over the guardrail.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out. This crowd absolutely getting their money's worth tonight.
Deadlift. Look at the power here. Into a German suplex. CM Punk had suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago and was out of action for over 6 months. Punk says that tonight he's completely healed. But Wade, you're an athlete. Never divulge the extent of your injuries, right?
Oh, I absolutely would.
From the top.
Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
Crashing and burning in maybe the worst way possible.
Punk showing off his technical prowess. Hammerlock drops his opponent with a massive line.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
From above.
And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg. And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh, my goodness! Cover! Isn't it up? And a kick out!
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp and coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins. Frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out. I don't know if it's resiliency, I don't know if it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight, CM Punk will not allow Rollins to be the better man.
Oh, ended up getting caught up in the air. And some effective offense with that one. Seth losing any command.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep. That spells doom for Rollins. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
Follows up, shoulders down. What in the world?
Seth Rollins has never been known to lay down and hand out victories to anyone.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
The visionary, the revolutionary, the architect.
Look out! Stop! Hit on CM Punk.
Whoa! How do you even do that? Kicking out at 1 after a move like that?
And we know Rollins has a temper. You have to think he's starting to get in his own head a bit. Rollins out of the ring once more. Effective counter. Picked up and being carried around now. No. Power bomb out of the apron. Gut kick.
Nothing fancy there.
Uh-oh. Oh, he had that scouted.
Back in the ring.
CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now. Taking flight.
He's really pushing the limit here. Getting close to a count out.
Clip.
And Punk now looking for the pin. once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
This truly was a battle between two men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number.
Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even more, set him off even more on his self-imposed crusade against CM Punk.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event of the first night of WrestleMania 41, that's when I struck. I used my earned favor from Survivor Series to request Heyman be in my corner that night. This infuriated Roman Reigns, who would not listen to reason, insistent that Heyman had turned his back on his tribal chief. And in all the madness, Roman and I both lost sight. We never thought that night would end the way it did.
Oh, no!
Heyman betraying both of us.
Oh, my God! What the hell did we just witness?
I can't think of a better candidate for slingshot tech to address. It took my whole career to get to that main event. So let's go back to WrestleMania 41 and get me the win that I was well on my way to earning. Let's destroy the Architect's plans. Let's show the Oracle that he doesn't see all. And let's force Roman Reigns to acknowledge us.
Here comes Seth freaking Rollins.
The visionary and the revolutionary of WWE.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
Officially the coolest entrance living every man's dream, Seth freaking Rollins.
Las Vegas serenading Seth freaking Rollins.
You guys remember what happened 10 years ago up in California, the Bay Area? Seth Rollins cashing in Money in the Bank and the heist of the century at WrestleMania.
An iconic call for an iconic performance. Seth needs another one of those iconic moments this evening against two of the best this industry has ever seen.
This is the first time I've seen one. I mean, I didn't watch him in the previews.
The OTC has arrived in Sin City.
From Benson, California, weighing 1,365 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
For a record 10th time, Roman Reigns will main event WrestleMania.
A titan of this industry marching to the ring with his signature celestial swagger, the epitome of ice-cold, effortless cool.
Roman Reigns with a record of 9-3 at WrestleMania. Guys, there are only a handful of men in history with more wins than Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. 3 of those men are The Undertaker, John Cena, and the Game Triple H.
Pressure? What pressure? It's only the main event of WrestleMania. But this is a road Roman Reigns has taken many times before.
This man has a locker at the main event of WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk is in the main event of WrestleMania.
Each of these 3 men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns, down around into the schoolboy, shoulders are down.
That breaks the count. This match continues on. WrestleMania main event, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, CM Punk in a triple threat match with nothing but pride on the line. Each man came here to win and win at all costs. CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the wise man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for tonight.
I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against 2 younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's backed into a corner on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, in a bad situation, and the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out the best in CM Punk. And Roman and Seth, 2 former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight. Into the pin. Can he get him here? Kick out. Roman's not done yet.
He's really making this a fight now.
Looks like he's coming back in. Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot.
And hold on, look at this. Yeah, it looks like that cut him open.
Destroying his opponent. Shoulders down, going for the cover. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
He breaks the count before the 2, still putting up a hell of a fight.
Calf kick on the money.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these 2. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years.
Taking this match to the outside. He might just be stalling for time here.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh. Punk sidesteps out of that.
And Reigns is vulnerable. Oh, clothesline. And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk, and both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it. Clothesline! Bam! Well-placed calf kick. Oh, God, drilled right into the post.
Boom!
Big time height on that kick. Seth Rollins just sitting back and degrading his opponent.
He gets back into the ring. Look out!
Cross body from the top. He wants this fight on the outside. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Regal Plex! This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about... 12 years ago when three men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image, and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for supremacy. The man that walks out of here is the champion of a generation.
Hoisted up high here. Oh, look at this.
Lights out, face first. Ooh, sent straight into the ring post. Ooh, nails the midsection.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Seth just rubbing it in now.
Ah, caught on the chin.
This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking Rollins.
And enters back into the ring.
Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
Bang! There's one. Teardrop suplex. They're going to go, I think, for a second one. No way.
A powerful grip by Roman.
Pin. Roman could put it away here. And he stops the count. Tossed by the neck.
Implanted by the DDT.
Is that square? Yeah.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Rollins looking to bait his opponent into a mistake.
Debilitating attack on the leg. Here we go. He thinks this is it.
Kick out just before two.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point?
Headbutt.
Reigns now, opponent down, he's setting it up.
Superman punch. Reigns has it locked and loaded, ready to fire. Huge kick connects.
Oh. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Oh, man.
Strong kick. And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects, he's not done.
Breaking the hold. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to work. And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to crawl back into this as well.
Rollins trying to prevent that GTS on Reigns, but he's about to eat one himself.
Oh, bang. Spear. Stop! Everybody down.
Oh, what a moment of chaos in this match. If any man here can get a cover, it could be victory, but wait up. Lurking is Paul Heyman with a steel chair.
And no shocker here. Handing the chair to his friend, CM Punk. And this, guys, this could be the ultimate betrayal of Roman Reigns.
Oh, Heyman went for a low blow, but caught by CM Punk.
What the hell is Heyman thinking?
And now Punk with a roundhouse kick to Reigns.
Well, Heyman tried to stab his man, CM Punk, in the back, but was denied. But now Rollins with a low blow of his own on Punk. What the hell is going on?
And now, Heyman handing the chair to Rollins. What the hell? Oh, no!
The devil's work is afoot tonight.
Plan B all over again.
That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole. The visionary Seth freaking Rollins has once again pulled the ace out of...
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep.
Can Reigns recover from that? Beautiful. Right into the cover. 2 count.
Punk has beaten the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner, Punk!
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory here at WrestleMania.
But now he's done it. The Second City Saint is victorious at the Showcase of the Immortals.
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles. But after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX. Are you ready? The two groups despised each other. And after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling history are about to collide here tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the WWE European.
You can feel the electricity.
His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart!
And what an ovation for the 21-year veteran who debuted at the age of 19 in 1976 in Calgary.
Shawn Michaels would not allow D-Generation X to accompany him to the ring tonight, and likewise, Bret Hart would not allow the Hart Foundation to accompany him either.
You know, this is not a... The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world. There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it never seems like it will fully be settled. I know this is going to be one we'll talk about for years. And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
And Hart is channeling the energy of this crowd.
All right, he's got to refocus up now. Michaels turns that around. Oh!
Carefully measured elbow drop followed by another, unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Just from a style standpoint, Bret and Shawn are totally opposite. Bret's slow, methodical, with a technical approach versus Shawn's fast, explosive offense.
We also know that neither of them is above doing whatever it takes to get the advantage. We can go back and forth about which style is better, but it all boils down to simply who wants it more.
He climbs back into the ring just in time.
Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no.
Batten down the hatches. These two are loading.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Just emptying everything they've got now.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Oh,
looks like we got ourselves a hockey fight.
And that'll end this exchange right there.
What elevation.
His Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced. From the top!
Whoa, look out!
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself. 2.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex.
3.
and now gets tossed into the ring. And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is.
The ring post, figure 4 leg lock applied. Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
He might just be stalling for time here. And something Bret has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning. Figure 4. Leg lock. Needs to find a way out, reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
Hart reversing the momentum.
Yeah, Hart able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command of this match?
Elbow drop. Shawn Michaels is run into trouble.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here.
What a counter! And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
One step ahead there.
Teardrop suplex, cover, new champ incoming.
Kick out after 1 from the champion.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he is refusing to stay down here.
The wherewithal to counter HBK.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch. Bret lining him up from the top turnbuckle.
Wants to finish this.
And Bret off the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, tucked down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally tucked down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh, ho, 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 ho.
And now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
With an uppercut. Hart wasting no motion on the counter. Lands the crossbody.
Double leg takedown. Oh, we've seen this time and again from the Hitman, the sharpshooter.
Continuing to torture the back here.
Fighting the pain with every breath. If the back goes out, everything goes.
Bret retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Brett is going to do now?
A lot of questions still unanswered here.
So far, so good. You've proven yourself compatible. Hey, it's clear that your competitor is a design. New ways to challenge the race to playing your best. CM Punk or Cassie Jack? What is this for?
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? And you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan, basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
CM Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the extreme.
Falls Count Anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
From Charlotte,
a disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
from Truth or Consequences, New.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Say goodnight. Sleeper hold is applied. CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is unreal.
Will it get countered? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
And it's CM Punk, Cactus Jack, two absolute narcissists obsessed with their own self-righteous worldviews who both think the world revolves around them. So tonight, this entire arena belongs to them in a Falls Count Anywhere match. A malicious attack across the throat.
Look, the most intelligent competitor in a battle knows that there are many roads to victory, including the low road.
Jeez, a painful-looking shot. Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something unpredictable, something that most superstars wouldn't even dare to go anywhere near. But as we all know, CM Punk is just built different. And when Punk has to, he can tap into something dangerous himself.
Pin, shoulders are down.
But is it enough? Oh, somehow!
He simply refused to even let the official get any further in the count. He's still very much in this fight.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
Grabbing hold of a kendo stick. This is getting better by the second.
Just tossing that kendo stick with total disregard.
High voltage cords, ledges, pyro, exposed metal. So much could go wrong scrapping up there on the stage.
Jeez, that's going to leave a mark. As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM Punk.
What happens next is anyone's guess.
I can't wait to see.
Counter by CM Punk.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
Look at the velocity into the table.
I'm not playing with this.
Looks to be building some kind of contraption with the tables.
It's funny how this competitor seems to be moonlighting as a construction worker with this contraption. CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
Oh, what a knee lift. Boom! Good defense from him. Snapmare. Calculating the next move here.
Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that?
He's playing mind games, waving that object around.
Jeez, this is turning into a real Donnybrook.
Oh! Jack just got out of there. And look at this fight back, refusing to be dragged around any longer. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now...
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at
Pin.
Oh, turning it around.
releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury. With the counter.
Oh, sit-out slam.
He's headed straight up that ladder. He's reached the top, not sure what the plan is now. And he's headed down the ladder, clearly realizing the higher ground is not all it's cracked up to be.
Well, he's up there. Now what?
Now he's climbing the ladder, rung by rung.
Now finds himself in quite the precarious position up there.
And this is really the last place this fight should be happening. Area
Filled with unforgiving concrete and steel.
He wants him back up so he can knock him back down.
Bang! Oh, man, look at Cactus Jack's face, turning into a mangled mess.
Every second longer this goes on, the risk of serious injury only increases. This is not where the battle should be taking place. Move!
Totally helpless at the moment.
Oh my, not like this!
Holy hell, that was a horrible landing.
What in the hell are we witnessing now? Things have gone too far.
All right, back down the ladder he goes.
Jack telling his opponent to bring it.
Fires back with a crucial elbow. Oh no, that was a rough fall to the ground.
Saw that coming and quickly got the knees up. Reversed with a swift knee to the midsection.
Body on body.
Wow.
Diving elbow drop on point.
It didn't count. Back up here.
Oh, what a splash!
CM Punk looking dominant here. Oh my, here we go. Go to sleep. Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the...
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
So now we gotta get back to the...
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. Ooh. Boom, what a punch.
And it looks like, oh yeah, he is indeed bleeding now.
What happens next is anyone's guess.
I can't wait to see. Brutalizing his opponent with a mandible claw.
He breaks the ref's count after one.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Violent artistry, courtesy of Cactus Jack and CM Punk. That's what this bloodthirsty crowd clearly wanted. And now that is exactly what they are getting. At both of these men's expenses, physically and mentally.
Back and forth, neither Punk nor Cactus Jack relenting. Talk about an absolute battle.
A battle of wills with both of these men showing the ultimate willpower. Just an all-time violent classic we're witnessing right now. CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Returning to the ring now. Power And that was certainly a targeted attack to the core. Placing him in the corner here.
Punk now just wailing away on his opponents and dragging them up on the turnbuckles. This will not be pretty. As CM Punk goes. The plunge.
Cactus with a cause for alarm.
Is it enough? Is this the end? There's two. Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
What a violent match this was. CM Punk has to have been feeling some kind of catharsis, making it through this, and most importantly, making it through Cactus Jack.
While Punk may have won the battle, but the thing about a sadist like Cactus Jack is that he has no problem soldiering on with the war.
Yeah, CM Punk and Cactus Jack just went through hell here. But we know for a fact that's where Cactus Jack feels most comfortable, win or lose. Punk deserves to celebrate, but he should also watch his back from now on.
Had it on a little desk fan. Ew.
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends in matches you never thought possible. A win, a loss, come on. It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What?
Despite our glaring differences, there's a lot of similarities between us. Give us a microphone and watch us captivate the audience.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime Rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology, I can make this match happen. All the respect in the world to Steve and every single achievement in his career, but trust that I'm going to bring the fight to him in a no-holds-barred match the second the bell rings. Austin wants to brawl all over the place? He wants weapons? Sounds good to me. Hell, I'm all for it after that fight with Cactus Jack. I've even got a special place in mind. A special arena in Chicago where we can have this all take place. Are you gonna back me up and try to take down Stone Cold? Or do you think Steve Austin has my number? No matter what you choose, I'm gonna do my best to take the head off the snake.
Son, you're looking at the best there is.
The best in the world, CM Punk.
Ready to try his hand at clobbering a rattlesnake.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
CM Punk has been in many epic battles, fought some of the all-time greats, but he's never faced a challenge like the Texas Rattlesnake.
But that's exactly what Punk came here for. He's not looking for a night off. Punk wants to test himself against a man.
The Texas Rattlesnake is here.
I thought he may have like
Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration.
Wait, avoid getting busted open by Stone Cold. Here and the Elite going. Okay. That's 2 minutes without bleeding.
But Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man, bell to bell?
And now we get the privilege of watching them work out the answer here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match.
What's something Punk has to really take into consideration facing off against old Stone Cold?
Punk has to realize that he can't count as much on his toughness here tonight as usual. Punk's a resilient guy, but Austin's offense can stop anyone dead in their tracks and have them begging for mercy. Punk might want to stay elusive and give Stone Cold the runaround. When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best of that era, and Austin is in the best shape of his life for this battle.
I question Stone Cold's usage of the top on the top!
You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
The fight is being brought right to our doorstep.
Lads, I think we need to clear out.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. And he re-enters into the ring.
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd. Caught with a clothesline.
Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who can forget when Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle at WrestleMania 38, which was also a no-holds-barred match, I might add.
That was definitely impressive, guys, but look at the... Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. GTS connects. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? Using the sharp point of the elbow.
Stone Cold in some serious trouble.
Punk has Austin right where he wants him and is not letting up.
That gets reversed on CM Punk. When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win.
Stone Cold. Pile driver.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Lands the elbow. Caught with the elbow.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Go to sleep. Is that enough to take out Austin? Using the chair with no caution at all.
Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the Rattlesnake.
Now pulling a pin out of nowhere. Tiny hook, small package.
He gets the kick out after the one.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
CM Punk somehow managing to exceed Stone Cold's intensity.
He's looking like one of the handsome brothers with that stick in hand. Ooh!
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need 1 or 2 moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the Rattlesnake is veering into
Pin on CM Punk. Shot shoulder shoots up before 2.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How are they still going like this?
Strong counter from Punk.
Oh, what a stunner.
Stealing a page straight from his opponent's playbook there.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming. The go to sleep, GTS from Punk.
Went for the encore. That has to be the end of it.
It's all over. CM Punk has beaten Steve Austin.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk, the best in the world, has stopped the Texas Rattlesnake.
But Austin did not go quietly. This was a...
On down lock was Stone Cold there. Oh, Eddie Guerrero. Oh, fuck. I love me some Latino heat. Nah, fuck it.
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable, capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope. Frog splash. Frog
I
splash.
didn't know no way out. Oh, shit. Oh, my one.
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva la raza, my friend.
Yep. Viva la raza. Latino heat.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this.
Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds,
One of my
Eddie Guerrero.
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he...
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between Punk and Eddie. Punk idolized Eddie as a teenager, and then the two crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. But even with that mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested tonight.
Oh, we know Eddie will do that, and Punk has shown he'll adapt when necessary. But at the end of the night in Chicago, only one of them will stand tall.
Uh-oh.
tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
Counters! Lift it up. What's next?
Can't prepare your face for that. You can tell he's looking to end this here. Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle, perfectly applied.
Lifts up the shoulder.
Thought they could pull a fast one here.
The head scissor takedown. CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. Flying. Oh, gets caught up in a bad position. Powerbomb. You have to question what kind of malintent is behind a powerbomb with that much force.
Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
This Chicago crowd getting even more excited. CM Punk is showing what he's capable of against Eddie.
Into a Falcon Arrow. And here he is, heading back into the ring. Counter by CM Punk. CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkid. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. It would be 4 years after their initial encounters that Punk would finally make his way to WWE.
True to his in-ring form, it shows Punk's a diligent planner when it comes to in-ring competition. He could have rushed his way into WWE and challenged Eddie again, but who knows how Punk would have performed with less time learning his craft. Now, he's the best in the world, and he's ready to show Latino Heat everything he's got.
This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right now, I really can't tell who's got the advantage.
Punk and Eddie are so technically matched. I really think this one's going to come down to opportunities. Not only who can create them, but ultimately who can capitalize the fastest when those opportunities arise. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
High rent district for CM Punk.
Wants to finish this.
Sky high. Boom. Scrambling up the top turnbuckle now.
From the sky!
Wow! Cross body! Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Blocked it. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround. And that prevents Eddie's attack.
Springboard misses the target.
Knee caught him right on the cheekbone.
On a well-placed calf kick there. Quickly rolling out of the ring to the ringside area. He's maybe gonna re-strategize now.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Piercing chop. A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off. Slips out of the way.
And now propped up in the corner. A reversal. He saw that coming.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed chop.
Check out the springboard. Oh, what a clothesline. I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry and win top
From the top rope.
with the elbow drop.
Punk put everything he had behind that one, and Eddie's in a bad, bad way now.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here. That offense will definitely knock the wind out of him. Isolating the arm.
Punk devising something.
What a clothesline!
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is
Taking flight. Down with force. Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Punk is determined right now.
A knee drop. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Boom! Boom! Bam!
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. GTS connects.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Punk about to take flight.
Elbow drop to the heart.
Big elbow.
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to win that final, decisive victory.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Eddie has been snuffed out. Just welting the back with those laces. Bang! Oof, that certainly caves a chest in. Oh, the elbow drop.
Knee strike connects. Delivers the knee.
Oh!
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Kick!
Oh, perfect kick.
Hard-hitting kick.
High rent district for CM Punk. A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
Check out the springboard.
Incredible springboard right there.
Heading to the top now.
From above.
To the sky.
Cross body from the top. Two men giving everything they have, their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet. Propping him up in... CM Punk really trying to up the ante at this point as he climbs the turnbuckles and drags his opponent up there too. Arms hooked up. Oh, God.
The plunge! No way Eddie's coming back from that.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
CM Punk from the top rope.
Bullseye with the elbow.
Just amazing athleticism being shown here. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Eddie needs to start reacting quicker.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed. Oh, what a quick answer. And Guerrero is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Timed out for Eddie to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Boom. What an
interception. Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Punk avoids the attack.
He's being prepped for something. Oh, what a clothesline.
Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Oh, the reversal by Eddie Guerrero.
Stopped cold with a fist right in the face.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Stalking from above.
I hate this shit. At least once. Not what I'm doing.
Incoming.
Wow, cross body. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Guerrero is showing some vulnerabilities in his game. Back and forth. This has been an absolute showcase of fighting spirit from Punk and Guerrero.
Fighting spirit or sheer stubbornness. Either way, everyone in the...
Punk about to take flight.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
A bit of a miscalculation on that attempt.
And that miscalculation could be the deciding factor in this match. And an elbow. Got him where he wants him. Up and the power on the Falcon Arrow. A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk is determined right now.
Oof. Oh, the elbow connects. Boom. Specifically targeting the leg. On a stomp.
Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
Eddie now perhaps goes for the suplex. Power up high. Oh, but dropping behind Eddie.
Into a top lock.
Quick evasion from him there.
That'll fillet.
Going blow for blow, each one getting stiffer. This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it. Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Things have just gone nuclear. Warheads landing on the front lines now.
Well-placed shot gets the final word in this exchange.
Boom, snaps the leg across the head. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Now Latino heat has got...
Look at the high frog splash.
My goodness, there is simply no telling what it's going to take for either one of these supers.
Face first. Setting up. It's locked. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. And Punk gets countered there. Eddie able to take a stand there.
This could be a good chance for Guerrero to get some distance and rethink things. Flip the script with a
crucifix. Pinning combination. Kicks out before the 2 count.
It's not over yet. Start the chance. This is awesome.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Oof, right to the breadbasket.
Oh, he flips that around. The WWE Universe is showing their appreciation for the action they're seeing.
It has been an absolute war out there. These superstars' efforts are not lost on this crowd.
Oh, here we go.
Brainbuster. Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag after that one. From the top. Oh, got the knees up just in time. Oh! Thumped with a big blow. Ooh, knee strike connects. Ooh, using the sharp point of the elbow.
Damn.
Counters right when it was needed.
Continuing to attack the neck across the top rope. Gets driven into the corner. Nice scoop slam.
From above.
Danaher DDT. That last shot did major damage. Blood's running down his face.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Falcon Arrow.
Devastating elbow strike. Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Breathtaking head scissor takedown.
He's faltering, slowly getting up.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Looking for a scoop slam, but from behind, inverted DDT connects. Whip back into the ring.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Uppercut right on target.
Eddie into the pin.
Eddie Guerrero upsetting Punk in his hometown.
Here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero.
You can hear how split the arena here in Chicago is right now. Disappointment, their hometown hero lost, and respect for Eddie doing what he does best.
Yeah, and it wasn't for lack of trying. Punk threw everything he had at Guerrero. But in the end, he just wasn't able to get the edge here.
Only one thing. That damn fucking Anaconda Vice took forever. Not that. And the Fox place.
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between Punk and Eddie. Punk idolized Eddie as a teenager, and then the two crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. But even with that mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested tonight.
Oh, we know Eddie will do that, and Punk has shown he'll adapt when necessary. But at the end of the night in Chicago, only one of them will stand tall. Boom!
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men.
From way up, turns that back on CM Punk.
Evades the attack, and not a moment too soon.
And Punk has really put it with the cover. He's going for it. And only a one count.
He's not going to let this match end this early. Now, Punk dodges out in time.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. Massive miscalculation on that one.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But now Punk has the skills and in-ring knowledge that equals that of Latino Heat. So you better believe Punk is determined to prove he's the better competitor tonight.
This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a flying. Looking to take it to the air now.
Take off. Cross body from the top.
And another climb. He's making a statement here.
From above.
Incoming. And the dive connects.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final.
From the top, diving double axe handle. Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here.
Perched up top. Went for it all, but gets nothing.
Boom! He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none, but I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase,
CM Punk
misses big time. The high risk just resulted in a big splat.
avoided any damage there.
It's the head scissors. Latino Heat bringing a bit of a simmer to CM Punk as he starts to register some attacks.
Struck with a calf kick.
And guys, Eddie's going to need to dig deep into his playbook if he wants to come back against Punk now. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Striking with a knee. He connects with a counter. Calf kick finds the mark. The pinpoint kick to the back.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry, and
Perched up top, a diving knee drop, and CM Punk is in control.
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
Take off.
Thunderous splash connects. What's this? He's going back up again.
From way up, diving double axe handle.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. CM Punk from the top rope. Flying elbow drop.
Just amazing athleticism being shown here.
Got him in the corner now.
Punk pounding away. Now he's going to go up to the top rope. What on earth does CM Punk got planned here?
Punk looking to go for broke. Underhooks both arms. Here we go from the very top turnbuckle.
The plunge! Is it enough for Punk? Using the arm like a billy club.
Caught that in the first hit. And did you hear the impact of that? And again, it's the head taking the brunt of the impact.
I really don't think the skull can withstand much more of this. And misses on the springboard. Oh, taking advantage with a clubbing blow.
Two men giving everything they have, their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet.
Stumbling to his feet, he might just be rising to meet his end here. Big clothesline!
And it's clear that he is in excruciating pain here.
His body truly can't take much more of this. I hope we have medics standing by.
Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Guerrero needs to better assess the situation to turn this around. Eddie got out of the way.
He's going up.
That's it. R2.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles. Up high. Crash landing.
Kick to the mid-set.
Good reflexes for him there.
Bam!
Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
Body slam. Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
From the top.
Oh, lands right on the knees. That can change everything.
Struck with a calf kick.
I'm starting to have real concerns here. He's taken a real beating.
I guarantee he's going to spend the next couple of days lying down no matter what happens here.
I got to finish the story.
From the top rope.
Elbow drop to the heart. Punk put everything he had behind that one, and Eddie's in a bad, bad way now.
Producing a trampling.
Back and forth. This has been an absolute showcase of fighting spirit from Punk and Guerrero.
What the fuck I'm doing wrong? Fill up your special meter to your pay base. Available, and then when your opponent has a... Oh. So it is me.
Fighting spirit or sheer stubbornness. Either way, everyone in the WWE Universe is hanging on every move here.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat.
Vulnerable situation for him.
Stopped cold with a clothesline. Boom.
Kick lands.
Oh.
Now I gotta wait till he gets it. So.
Finds the room to land a back elbow. Eddie able to take a stand there.
But Eddie has to push now while the window's open.
Wrist lock applied. Looking to walk the ropes all the way to the top. Incredible balance being shown into an arm breaker.
As we've seen, got the cover.
Is it enough to close this out?
Now and he kicked out at 2. I cannot believe it.
How on earth did he get his shoulder up in time?
Are you kidding me?
This match has been incredible, and lucky for us, it still continues. Hit hard with the drop kick.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped. And a series of vicious stomps.
Crushing impact from that knee.
Eddie Guerrero, Corey.
Latino heat.
Crashing down with a brainbuster. Eddie's got Punk seeing more stars than on the ship. From the top. Frog splash. Is it enough to overcome Punk?
And the cover.
Eddie Guerrero upsetting Punk in his hometown.
You can hear how split the arena here in Chicago is right now. Disappointment, their hometown hero lost, and respect for Eddie doing what he does best.
Yeah, and it wasn't for lack of trying. Punk threw everything he had at Guerrero. But in the end, he just wasn't able to get the edge here.
And that's what I mean. That time, I didn't really pay attention as Larry Cat too.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights. But now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkid. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. It would be 4 years after their initial encounters that Punk would finally make his way to WWE.
True to his in-ring form, it shows Punk's a diligent planner when it comes to in-ring competition. He could have rushed his way into WWE and challenged Eddie again, but who knows how Punk would have performed with less time learning his craft. Now, he's the best in the world, and he's ready to show Latino Heat everything he's got.
This is going to be a slow, methodical match. From the middle rope. Whoa, hold on. Things turn around quickly. You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. Perched up top.
Good Lord, taking flight.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy.
From the top.
Oh, a malfunction at the junction.
Hoisted way up high. This is going to be bad.
Crucifix power bomb. Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that?
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But now Punk has the skills and in-ring knowledge that equals that of Latino Heat. So you better believe Punk is determined to prove he's the better competitor tonight.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Tope Atomico. And CM Punk is in control.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here.
Heading to the top turnbuckle now.
Stalking from above.
From the top. Diving double axe handle.
He's going back for more. How much stamina does he have?
Up high.
Wow, cross body.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. Oh, driving the elbow. I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry and win top titles in the biggest main events, well, that had to inspire Punk.
Definitely does, Wade, but don't think for a second that the respect Punk has for Eddie breaking those barriers will keep the best in the world from giving everything he has to defeat Latino Heat.
CM Punk headed to the top rope. Here we go. Wow, cross body. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final decisive. And a boot to the leg takes their opponent down, now twisting them up like a pretzel. Pin attempt.
An ineffective pin.
What's it going to take to put this match away?
A running Hurricane Rana. Oh, what are they going to do here? Oh, a clover leaf.
Check out the torque on the back. CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is unreal.
I can't believe Punk may tap out. This is going to be incredible. Trying to keep the hold on, but no, couldn't keep it locked in any longer.
Oh, I think I felt that one.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lock.
Look at the high frog splash.
Oh, Mongolian chop. Big elbow.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle. Perched up top.
And nobody held up.
Cover. Oh, come on. Blatant
Steal this one.
The wear and tear of this match only affecting him slightly, it seems. Oh, stomping the arm.
Struggling to get back on his feet. Looking lost out there. And he is directed into the corner.
Oh, scattered that one.
Ooh.
Mongolian chop.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it, and the ropes will break the hold.
He certainly wanted to keep that submission on longer.
A scramble in the corner now. CM Punk climbing the ropes. Cocking up something, looking for something big here to put this one away. Oh my! The plunge!
Now CM Punk needs to end this. Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
2. Punk did it here in Chicago.
3 shots.
Here is your winner,
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams is pretty awesome. But I see another application that, to this point, has not been attempted. I want to see Slingshot tech show me what could have been, too. One of the questions I get more than anything else is some variant of, what do you think would have happened if you stayed with WWE in 2014? Now we have a perfectly viable tool to at least attempt an answer. Hopefully, Slingshot Tech is up to the task. While I may not know too much about what the future could have held, I do know that Triple H himself, after having sent his corporate goons after me following the Royal Rumble that year, was sizing me up for a matchup at WrestleMania 30. And I do know that if that match actually happened, I would have absolutely humiliated him in front of the world. Now, there's no question in my mind I'd have run right through him. I'd waited years for this chance. After all his tricks during the summer of 2011, bringing in his friends to attack me, using his corporate position to constantly stack the deck against me.
I'm not picking a fight. I'm just saying be careful who you push. Because you know I like to push back.
I was ready to bring it all back to him tenfold. I'd have buried him. But let's see if you can breathe life into my words. WrestleMania 30, CM Punk takes on Triple H. Time to play the game? Well, Hunter, I hope you realize that CM Punk doesn't play.
The COO, the next World Heavyweight Champion, the Cerebral Assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Game, Triple H!
CM Punk wanted the game, and CM Punk's got the game. Let this be a lesson. Be careful what you wish for. Triple H is a 13-time world champion. He lives in the spotlight, and CM Punk may be Icarus flying too close to the sun with this challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on paper, this should be a mismatch. Look at the names that Triple H has competed against at WrestleMania. The Rock.
Leave them waiting for more, right? So, and we finish it up tomorrow. I guess I got us in the next one. Peace.